and see if we can have that conversation with Latoya Roberts-Thomas, President of the Tobago Youth Council. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you, Lisa?
I am fine and fabulous, but missing Tobago. Always a good reason to be in Tobago, you know. You guys, listen to me. I could live there. I could live there. I told them, find me a job in Tobago. I want to live there.
Sure, come across.
Okay, I will. So the Caribbean Regional Youth Conference in St. Lucia, you recently attended. Why?
Well, as the president of the Tobago Youth Council, I attended the regional conference where young persons from around the region came together with the St. Lucia National Youth Council to host a 3-day conference that talked about youth activism, advocacy, youth mobilization, and really youths working together to really impact the region.
Right. And what sort of things came out of the discussions that you could implement now after the conference?
Well, one thing that really stood out for me was the idea of youths having community impact projects, specifically dealing with the environment.
Okay.
There's this community framework where we encourage young people to adopt projects that not only impact the social life of the people, but also the environment in which they live in. So I participated in a community outreach project where we cleared an area to create a park, but it was not only a park for relaxation, but there's also a bus stop there that people use for commuting daily. So it was about making that bus stop more functional, but also beautifying the area that young people could enjoy the space there.
And this is something you did in St. Lucia, or you brought it back and did
Yes.
it in? Okay, so you did it in. It was a very interactive conference in St. Lucia, and you out of that you would have ideas that you could implement in Tobago.
Definitely.
So I.
One of the
Uh-huh.
other things that stood out for me at the conference was something that we had called a youth chill talk,
Yes.
where the young persons just came together in a more informal setting to sit down and discuss the issues that affect them. And yes, the conference represented only a smaller amount of the young people from the Caribbean, but it was streamed live on Facebook and also on the national television there. So young persons could have engaged in the discourse. And I think we need to have more efforts of these because at times not everybody could be at the conference or be at the place where the discussions are held, but their voices need to be heard. So strongly using media because the young people love social media, they love the technology. I
Right.
think having a few of these chill chats throughout the region is really a good way to engage young persons in discussion and them explaining the problems that affect them, the issues, the solutions they want to see.
And the information that comes out of the youth chill chat or the youth chill talk, that goes where? Does it feed into government policy?
Definitely. The day after the chill chat, we had straight up talks, which was actually an opportunity to sit down and discuss with the ministers of St. Lucia who operate under various ministries to encourage them to understand the plight of the young persons. So we had the Minister of Education, the Minister of Finance, etc. And it was good to hear the government's view of what they think they're doing for young persons, but also the young persons enlightening them on areas where they are falling short and where we could encourage them to do better to suit our needs. There was this phrase, you know, that you're working for us, but you're not working with us. And at times, sometimes government or policy holders, they have great ideas to really change the society and benefit everyone. But at times they need to sit back and listen to what the young persons want in those great ideas to ensure that when the impact is there, everybody feels it. We feel as if we're working with us, not for us.
And is this something that you're going to bring to Trinidad and Tobago?
Well, there are talks that we could consider it in the future. I wouldn't say it's on the immediate plan,
Yeah.
but definitely we do see something like this continue to rotate around the Caribbean in the different regions
But this is the
where
conference you're
we
talking
have young
about.
persons coming together.
So you're talking about the conference, but I was speaking about the chill chat.
Oh,
Yes.
definitely. Well, Tobago will have a chill chat. We are aiming to have one in June. So we are in the process of working towards that. So
Yes.
definitely, I think that is a really nice forum that we could take up where young persons could really discuss their issues.
And feed it upwards, feed it up the chain.
Yes,
Right?
definitely.
To get the voices of the young people and the millennials heard. So do you have subcommittees? I understand you're looking for members.
Right. Yes, definitely. At this point in time, the council is opening up for subcommittees. We
Hmm.
have 7 subcommittees that we want young persons to get involved in on the island. So we are looking for persons who are interested in doing administrative stuff to be a part of that committee.
Okay.
Those who are probably good at asking for sponsorship and resource mobilization to be a part of the finance committee. Those who
Mhm.
are interested in project planning and have great ideas to be a part of the project committee. Those who just like to mingle and go about to be a part of the membership and outreach committee.
Right.
So we are really encouraging the young persons to be an active part of the council.
Is there an
A
age
lot of the
group?
youths on the island, they know the council, but they're not actively engaged. So
Right.
this is your time to come on board, see where you can help and see how you fit in.
What's the age group you're looking for?
We're looking for young persons aged 15 to 35 years old. So
Okay.
it's a wide gap to fit all the needs of the youth, what is
Excellent.
described as youth, because youths
And
are
your
not homogeneous.
and your term as president would run from what period?
My term ends in September this year.
Right.
So therefore, we need more persons on board to encourage and grow the council daily.
Well, I want to congratulate you, Latoya Roberts Thomas, and all success with the endeavors with the Tobago Youth Council, and continue to keep us posted as to what's taking place with you guys.
Definitely. We ask the young persons to check out our Facebook page. There's
Yeah.
a link there to Tobago Youth Council to sign up for the subcommittees, and we look forward to all the support.
Wonderful. Continue enjoying beautiful Tobago for those of us on this side.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good day. That was Latoya Roberts Thomas, president of the Tobago Youth Council. Very articulate
Fantastic
young lady.
thing they're
Yeah.
doing there. And one thing that I want to underline was really important that they actually accomplished across there was the straight talk that she said that
Yes.
the youths were able to sit in a room and have a talk with
That
the
was in St.
various.
Lucia, eh?
Yeah,
The
in
Minister
St.
of
Lucia.
Finance, she
Yeah,
said, and the
in St.
Minister
Lucia.
of Tourism, was it?
And education.
Education, yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
they were able to sit, the youth to sit and speak with ministers directly, to voice their ideas and some of the things that they see could benefit the future.
I call that intergenerational experiences.
Right.
And I think it's so important to have that and to create platforms where you can have young people and persons with experience interact in a
That's right.
meaningful way.
That's right.
And, millennial views, youth views, even children, young children have strong views.
That's
And I
right.
think from any age, once they can articulate, it needs to be respected in a place
I
that you
agree.
can create a space that is amenable for all age groups to exist. you
Yes,
see?
that's right.
So-
And the question is, what would it take for something like that to happen here in Trinidad and Tobago?
The will. The will. It's always the will, Carrie. It's always the
Well,
will.
where there's a will, there's a way.
There,
So
where there's a will, there's a way.
hopefully there are enough people with the will to do so.
Yeah, but good job there. And I always find like the other Caribbean islands tend to have a lot more activity with that. I saw something similar in Jamaica
Right.
a few years ago with little children engaging senior members of government in conversations around crime, and so because it impacted them.
Right.
So I was looking at this little 9-year-old interviewing the Minister of National Security because some bandits had run through their school and they wanted to know, well, what is going to happen to protect us little children? I was like, wow, and they were very articulate and very on the button. In this global environment, you have to prepare the children from young to be
that's
able
right.
to engage,
That's
right?
right,
To be
yeah.
able to engage at a level that allows them to take their meaningful place, their rightful place anywhere in the world,
Yeah, correct.
right? Anywhere in the
So right. Yeah.
All right. Enough of us preaching this morning. We're going to take in a few messages, and we still have some more here on the program on Now.